Ever wondered what crafts the perfect steak? That mouth-watering symphony of juiciness, tenderness, and flavor? It's not just about the sizzle in the pan or the chef's secret seasoning. The journey of the perfect steak begins long before it hits your plate. It's a fascinating tale of genetics, environment, and meticulous processing. From the genetics of the cow, the conditions it was raised in, to the precision of the butcher's knife, each plays a crucial role. So, let's unravel the secret behind the perfect steak. The journey of a perfect steak begins way before it hits your plate. It starts with the genetics of the cattle. It's an intricate dance of genes and traits, a delicate balance that sets the stage for that juicy, tender bite. Consider the calpin-1 gene. It's a bit of a maestro in the orchestra of steak tenderness. This gene controls the production of an enzyme that breaks down tough muscle fibers. Cattle with a specific variant of this gene are more likely to give us tender steaks. Then there's the calpastatin gene, another key player. It controls the production of calpastatin, a molecule that inhibits the activity of calpin-1. The right variant of this gene also leads to tender steaks. It's a sophisticated genetic waltz, ensuring that each bite melts in your mouth. And let's not forget the marbling. That's the fat interspersed throughout the muscle tissue, the secret behind the steak's juiciness and flavor. The marbling score gene is in charge here, controlling the number of fat cells in the muscle tissue. Cattle with a specific variant of this gene are more likely to produce steaks with high levels of marbling. But, while genetics lay the foundation, they're not the whole story. They set the stage for a steak's potential, creating the blueprint for what could be the perfect steak. However, there are other factors that come into play. Thus, genetics set the stage for a steak's potential, but it's not the sole factor. The environment in which cattle are raised is the second act in our perfect steak drama. Picture this: a wide-open field, a herd of cattle grazing, the sun shining down. It's not just a pretty scene, it's the setting for quality steak production. Here's where the diet comes in. Grain-fed cattle, indulging in a diet rich in corn or soy, tend to develop more marbling than their grass-fed counterparts. Marbling, those little white flecks of fat within the muscle, is a critical factor in a steak's juiciness and flavor. The grain diet provides a concentrated source of energy that results in this desirable marbling. But it's not just about what they eat, it's also about how they live. A stress-free environment is key in raising cattle that'll produce high-quality steaks. Imagine being stressed all the time. Not very pleasant, right? Well, the same goes for cattle. Stress hormones can cause muscle contraction, resulting in tougher meat. So the happier and more relaxed the cattle, the more tender and flavorful the steak. It's a simple equation, really. Good diet plus happy cattle equals a better steak. And while this might seem like a lot of effort for something as simple as a steak, believe me, you can taste the difference. So a well-nurtured environment can significantly enhance the steak's quality, but we're not done yet. The final act in our steak saga is the processing, where the butcher and the cook take center stage. Just as a sculptor shapes a block of marble into a masterpiece, the butcher's skilled hands carve the meat into the perfect steak. The cutting technique is crucial. A well-cut steak will cook evenly, ensuring a tender, juicy result. The butcher's blade reveals the steak's potential, exposing the marbling that promises flavor and succulence. Then, the baton is passed to the cook. The cook's role is akin to a conductor, orchestrating the symphony of heat and time to bring out the steak's best qualities. The right cooking temperature is paramount. Too high, and the steak may char and toughen. Too low, and it may not sear properly, failing to lock in those valuable juices. It's a delicate balancing act, a dance of precision and instinct that can elevate a simple piece of meat to a gastronomic delight. And there you have it, the perfect steak, a masterpiece born from the intricate dance of genetics, environment, and processing. The next time you find yourself marveling at the tenderness and flavor of a perfectly cooked steak, remember the journey it took to reach your plate. It's not just a meal, it's a well-crafted piece of art. Please like and subscribe to The Farm Facts.